Are you positive you know the facts about HIV? Did you know that in 2013, 35 million are living with HIV? Out of the 7.125 billion people on Earth, that makes up only 0.49%. Doesn't sound very much, does it? Well, imagine this. Canada's population is only 35.5 million. Meaning, if we moved everyone with HIV to Canada, only 500,000 people would be HIV negative, and a further 20 to 30% of these could be living undiagnosed if you live in North America, but up to 50% if you live in Europe or Sub-Saharan Africa. 70% of the world's HIV positive live in Sub-Saharan Africa, but 1.2 million sufferers live in the United States, with 1 in 7 not knowing they have it. With 3.2 million children being HIV positive, 2.1 million new diagnoses in 2013, and 1.5 million dying in the same year, it's still a big problem. A quarter of all HIV-related deaths were due to TB, claiming 320,000 lives in 2012. It can take up to 10 years for any related illnesses to happen, although most people don't suffer any initial problems. Flu, fever, a rash, headache or a sore throat could appear within the first week, which could progress further as it attacks the immune system to cause weight loss, swollen lymph nodes, the TB and multiple cancers. You are more infectious in the first 3 months of catching it, but it takes between 10 to 15 years to develop into AIDS, which is the final stage of the disease. Even though gay or bisexual men are still the highest risk group, 3,492 heterosexual men and women were diagnosed in the UK in 2013. And in 2014, an estimated 257,000 were living with HIV in Vietnam, mainly caused by unsanitary drug use. But it's not all doom and gloom. 85% of sufferers are eligible for antiretroviral treatment, which slows the virus multiplying, decreasing the amount in the affected blood. Up to 7 out of 10 pregnant HIV sufferers can receive the treatment to prevent it passing on to their children. 11.7 million in low and middle income countries have received the treatment by the end of 2013. How does HIV spread and how do we prevent it? HIV passes by oral, vaginal or anal sex, passing of infected blood, the sharing of needles, syringes or other sharp items such as piercing needles, mother to child during pregnancy, childbirth and breastfeeding. But don't worry, everyday contacts like kissing, shaking hands, hugging, sharing objects, food or water doesn't pass HIV. Preventing it is pretty easy too. Practice safe sex, use condoms and have regular STI checks. Avoid drug use. If you do use drugs, don't share needles. That all blood or blood products have been tested for HIV. Fun fact, if you're a heterosexual male, being circumcised drops the rate of catching HIV and other STIs by 60%. Get involved and take the quiz. Are you positive?